just a few weekends ago, City Planner Plays released this map on his Discord. It's a save file with just a single tile city challenge that he was asking people to do. So I haven't played Cities Skylines 2 for probably a month or so. A lot's been going on. Haven't had a lot of time to dig back into the game. I'm excited to get back into it, especially now that some asset pack or unasset pack is going to be coming out next week, I think it is. And official modding support, technically, I believe, is releasing next week as well, although I do need to double check my facts here. So anyway, now's as good a time as any to dive back in. So the challenge here is single tile city. You've got an hour and just build it as big as you can in an hour, basically. So I'm excited to see what I can do. I'm not sure how well it's gonna go, especially since it's been it probably a month for real, maybe just a little bit longer since I have done this, played this game, but we're gonna do it anyway. And we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I have a good time. That's all that really matters. Hopefully you all have a good time too. So let's go. So single tile challenge, I started the clock just now, a little bit of coastline and a bunch of just flat land. So I guess first things first, I probably need to figure out if there are any connections. There's no electrical, there's no water. So I'm gonna need to have both of those. Let's start with a water pumping station. Put that right here. And I guess we need to have a sewage outlet right next to it. Oh, that's not going to be great. And then I need some electrical as well. Let's see, it's a pretty small city. I might be able to get away with just a single wind turbine, 5 megawatt hours. 5 megawatts, that's not bad. All right, so maybe I'll just build, the wind's going this way, which means I want my industry back over this way. So I'll put this over here as well. Why can't the radius exceed the city limit? That's always driven me a little bit nuts. So we'll put this on the coast. Go for 5 megawatts though, so come on. There we go. All right, so I've got a few utilities. I can start building. Considering how small this town is going to be, I really don't need large roads. I will probably just stick with 2-lane roads. I want to maximize buildings. You know what? I am actually gonna, so I've got a highway coming in I'm gonna connect off of. I'm just gonna straight up do one-way roads throughout this entire thing. It's only a mile, right? It's not even that. Like a kilometer. Let's do it. Yeah, half a kilometer, 500 meters, 576. So we'll have a one-way road. I'm actually going to do a road here, kind of along the coast. I need to maximize space, so I'm going to get as close to the coast as I can. We'll do that. Switch these roads around in a little bit, and took that just a little bit too far. So we'll go like that. There. I want to delete this entire road. Okay, let's see. want. We'll do a curved road from here into here. And a curved road from here into here. Okay, switch traffic directions now. I can't remember how. All right, everything's going the same way. Now I just need to drag, oops. Connect this road here, and then we're good to go. We are up and running. Okay, so we got a little outline of a grid. I'm just gonna connect it all. I'm gonna try to build this as organically as I can. But also as tight as I can. We only have a single tile, so I want to maximize my population. I'm gonna need to make things pretty tight. All right, like that, and okay, got a little something going on. Maybe just do a couple 2-lane roads. Maybe just something connecting. Just like that. We'll see how bad traffic is. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit play and we will build. So we'll start off with some loaded city housing back over here. And I'm going to throw in some industrial zones on the coast. Going to zone everything up front. We'll come back in and do commercial here a little bit. By the industry, people are going to come to work and then they're going to want to shop a little bit, right? That's what I do. Make the money and spend the money. Okay, commercial there. I'm also just, this helps to add a little buffer in between the houses and the warehouse / industrial district as well. Okay, only problem here is I don't actually have pipes. That's helpful. There's a pipe. And there's a pipe. I need to add a electrical cable here. Okay, and I think I even need a road. Yep. Let's do a gravel road. Okay. That'll work. See what happens. That should fix all of our electricity and plumbing problems. Maybe. Did I not connect those pipes? Could have sworn I did. Tell me I didn't. Y'all, I'm looking like a straight noob right now. Like, what the hell? Clearly, this is connected to the grid. Clearly. So why is everything saying it has no water? That's kind of frustrating. Alright, I seriously don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna put in a water tower instead. This is probably a better option anyway, to be honest, because then I won't get the water pollution. But it is pretty frustrating to me that I'm feeling like these aren't connecting. Like, what the hell? How are my pipes not connecting to the network? I mean, I guess I'm using the wrong pipe here. I really just need the sewage pipe. Maybe that's my problem with this one. Okay, that's good. This tower should be sufficient anyway for such a tiny little town. Alright, so again, I need to maximize space here, so let's go ahead and do just a bit of an alleyway. These corners. That'll give me a little bit more room to build. All right, and good news is I unlocked some row housing, so let's take a look at land values if I've unlocked that. Maybe I haven't. Nope. That's all right. I'm gonna just replace this section here. So let's do some row homes. I'm probably going to keep the speed on max the whole time. I don't think there's a rule against that. I do want to try to get as much built as I can in the hour, of which I have 46 minutes left. All right, while that builds, let's take a look at traffic. It's down to 80% during rush hour home. Not ideal, but certainly good enough for a tiny little town like this. It's going to get worse, though, because I do have all low residential at this point, so I probably need to start planning for that. Next thing I really probably need to figure out is, can I implement some sort of healthcare or death care for my citizens, some sort of garbage management? I'm probably just going to stick with exporting garbage. And as soon as I unlock it, I'm going to have to figure out a place to put schools. Since mods aren't allowed, granted, I don't think there are any assets for smaller footprint schools, but schools take up a lot of space in this game, so that's going to certainly put a damper on how quick or how much I can fit in this little space. I think. I'll be curious. I haven't watched any of the reveal videos of the challenge that City Planner Plays released, or his video for that matter. So I honestly don't know what they did with their cities or towns or whatever we're calling this village. So I'm interested to see that. I probably won't come anywhere near where they're at. I'm being a little too self-deprecating here. I'm really excited for the asset packs, though. I love the way roads work and the way you're able to build them so easily in intersections and things in CS2, Cities Skylines 2, compared to Cities Skylines 1. But I really, really miss all of the assets that are available to, you know, make it look a little more diversified. This is just, I don't know, it's just so bleh with the few assets that they have. So definitely looking forward to some of these coming out. Gotta get this row housing in. Why isn't this building? Come on. We level up with $2,500 XP. As the population increases, I'm going to get XP. But here's the thing, man. If you can't build, XP is going to come pretty slowly. So I don't even know what level I'm going to get to, but I'd be very surprised if I make it to even level 5 in an hour. Can I get in any industrial right here? I'm just not going to build. Got the demand for it. Let's see, what do I have as far as jobs are concerned? Population. Jobs 382, 249 employed. We're at 3.9% unemployment. I can live with that. 3.5, that's not bad. I mean, there's more jobs available than there are employees. That is going to change, obviously, as I get to higher density. Assuming these row houses ever build. I don't know what's up with that. Guess I don't have any medium density residential demand at the moment. I do have outside connections. I'm doing a lot of importing, a little bit of exporting. Commercial profit, industrial profit. Oh, I don't have office, so that's irrelevant. Commercial profit's not great, actually. They probably just don't have enough traffic. I'm going to put a little bit more commercial along this main road here. Let's say 6x6 block. That's a 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I've got 3 things building. Okay, I've unlocked medium roads. Don't care. I suppose I could build a medical clinic. Let's see where I can squeeze this in. Next to the tower, water tower. Let's do it. Gonna lose a little bit of population, but it's fine. Okay, my demand for medium density is going up, so why isn't this building yet? Honestly, what is going on? Of course, my headphones die as I'm doing this. I don't know, y'all. I feel like nighttime in this game lasts way too long. Looking again at population, I have 444 jobs and only 300 employed, 1% unemployment now. But for some reason, I can't get any residential demand. Just not enough services, I suppose. This is a hard challenge for me because I don't think I'm good with tiny towns. Especially when I'm geographically limited. I love to just like spread out and build. I mean, I'm from the United States, so that's kind of how we do things here, at least in the West. And I can't do that here, so it's difficult for me. So this is definitely a challenge. But hey, there we go, another milestone. I'll take it. See, this isn't... Alright, you know what? Forget it. I'm saying so long to row homes there, and we're just going to put in more commercial, because apparently they refuse to be built. I mean, you're too... You're a house away from the medical clinic. Just walk. You're good. Don't worry about it. Okay. Got about 35 minutes left. And I am level 2. It's pointless to unlock this and this. Probably that as well. A crematorium, on the other hand, might be worth unlocking because if I want death care, which I'm not sure that I do, the cemetery is just too big for a one-tile city, so it just doesn't work out. I'm not going to do garbage management at all. And I really don't think I have the ability to go high education either. I think elementary is as far as we're going to get. So honestly, this is going to be the only... This is likely going to be the only upgrade that I purchase this entire video. Just the crematorium. And that's just so I can have a little death care if I want it. We're doing our end money, although technically that's likely only because of subsidies. It's alright though. Population, 1.5% unemployment, 495 jobs, 322 employed. We are sitting at little less than 80%, 78% traffic flow, 80% at the best. So traffic's gotten a decent amount worse, and we've only gone up 200 people. Let's see, how much room is this elementary school going to take up? So much. I can't fit it on the edge here. But we're gonna place it. My Sims deserve at least an elementary education, right? We'll give them that. Okay, back to some row home building. Got a tiny amount of demand for it. Gonna take over this house. Take over this house as well. You'll notice I like these to face a certain direction, so sometimes they'll grow in ways you don't want them to. I want them all to be facing Victoria Street, so I didn't fill in this one because I don't want to until this builds, which now it's building, I can fill it in. That way I'll get it growing in the direction I want it to grow. I'm sure you've probably seen that trick already, but on the off chance you haven't, there you go. All right, look at all those smokestacks. And how are we doing on our water usage? 16%? I think I'm probably going to be fine. 54% on electrical usage. I'm a little worried about that, although I do have some upgrades that I can take advantage of. This will give me another 0 to 2 megawatts, which probably will get me there. This will give me 0 to 2.5 megawatts. Yeah, it should be good. I'm not going to run out of electricity on this tiny little map. Hopefully, anyway. Okay. Crematorium still takes up... That's more space than I'm willing to give up, honestly. I'm not going to do it. Sorry, we're going to have to ship out our death care. all I can do now is continue to slowly add in higher density housing, which will get our population up. And then, if I'm lucky, we'll unlock medium density or high density business. But I don't see hitting level 9, so I don't think that's going to happen. I'll unlock fire and rescue, police, transportation at level 4. The others I mentioned at level 4. And parks at level 4 as well. So I would love to get to level 4. It'd be good to put a park in here before my hour is up. I'm almost halfway to level 3 now. Okay, where are we at? Oh, see, now unemployment's getting a little high, 5.76%. I'm gonna need more jobs. Okay. Well, that's the only way to get up. I'm gonna go ahead and remove houses here, place that with commercial, as well as here. And I'm actually going to throw in more industry right here. These houses aren't going to love it, but sorry. Here as well. So took away a little commercial, throw in some industrial. We'll get some more jobs going on here. I'm going to take away these row houses. Commercial row houses and row houses over here. No? Over here. It almost looks like it's this industrial smokestack that's doing all the pollution. I kind of like that it's hiding behind that. Let's see. Reduces the amount of contaminants. I'm gonna do a little upgrade to this bad boy. Hopefully get rid of a little bit of this. I can't fit this in there. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. I can't afford to lose the jobs. Okay, I've built more industrial and a little bit more commercial, so hopefully my unemployment is coming down. Oh my gosh, no, it is, okay. Yeah, it went way up. Was at 6% before. So I suspect the reason for that, which I'm not sure I can validate that without mods, honestly, but I probably have jobs that are only available, or I'm sorry, I have like educated folks now that I have a school, but not a lot of jobs available for them. So that's a little tough, because I do still have about an excess of 175 jobs, which is pretty substantial. Let me see. Demolish that and get a bigger building in. Where my medium density grew in. Good. It looks like my row houses are coming in. Just not fast enough, unfortunately. Okay. I really actually don't care that much about citizen wealth. What about... That's what I was looking for. I'm like, I know it's in here. Company profitability. Industrial profits at 75%, commercials at 65%. So these have actually come up a little bit, I think. That's good news. So my businesses are doing well. They just... There's not enough of them, apparently. So where else can I throw in some commercial? How about next to these businesses here? Not businesses. I said businesses. Okay. The medium density housing. Yeah? Okay. We'll replace that with some more apartments. Get some commercial growing in. And I might just do just a smidge of terraforming to take advantage of some of this extra space that I have that I don't need because I'm actually using a water tower instead of a water pump. I only need enough. Alright, that'll work. And I'm just gonna soften just a tiny bit. It's right there. Okay, now I can build a little loop here. Yeah, ish. I actually need to reverse the direction of this road. I'm gonna do that. Go this way. Oh, that's a one-way road. Or, I'm sorry. Two-way road. Okay. I think that's good. And now I can make a little loop here. So check this out. I want to do something about this. I can't handle it. Alright. Nice and smooth turn. Okay, that'll give me more room for just a little bit more industrial. I don't think that's against the rules. If it is, oops, I just disqualified myself. Cool. That'll give me a lot more jobs. And hopefully, the ability to take my last 20 minutes and increase the density of my residential. Be nice to not have any low density by the time I'm done with this. I don't see it happening based on the rate we're going right now, but it could. Once those industrials build in, I think it'll make a big difference. Okay, let's take a look again. I currently have 725 jobs. Is that counting these? I can't. Let's go, let's go. Once these last few buildings are in, we'll take a look at jobs again. Okay. Population 741. Yeah, I'm thinking the simulation was already taking into account these jobs because that was already a lot higher than it used to be. So unemployment's back down to 3.9%, which, you know, as a government I can live with, right? 3.7. It's fine. But it's going to get back up there as I get more dense. So we're definitely going to run out of jobs. That is going to be the limiting factor for me here. All right, row housing is coming in. Some buildings are leveling up. Oh, we're so close to level 3. We're all in luck. Fire and police. Population 655 and 1.5 million. In the bank. Happiness is pretty decent. Education. What do we got here? Educated citizens is up a little bit. 6 months, it's up significantly. So is really everything, though. Let's take a look at jobs. Lots of those. Unemployed was pretty high and dropped down a bunch. Cool. I dig it. Okay, so these are coming in. I think I can start to add in additional density here. We'll do some more row housing in this block here. And while I do that, I'm going to replace these houses with commercial. All right, there we go. Large village. Good stuff. Obviously, I can't unlock any map tiles, so... Oops. And I really don't think there's anything worth purchasing here. Shelter. Nah, I don't have room for a welfare office, certainly. I've been struggling to keep demand up on residential this entire time. Man, I really cannot wait to watch somebody else's video and see like where they ended up. Like, I'm not gonna break 1,000 people in an hour. Not looking good, at least. Maybe I will. Row housing here, commercial there. How about, does this, no, I'm still waiting for this to come in. Come on, y'all. I have so many open jobs. Why is my residential demand not coming up? Probably because they don't have police and fire at this point, but you know what? Honestly, I'm not sure that I'm going to give it to them. Not going to lie, it isn't feeling like a big priority for me here. There, that bumped up demand just a little bit. Take all the help I can get. Let's see if there's another spot. Yeah, I bet I can throw a police station in. Like right. Ugh. Here. Ish. Doesn't totally knock everything out. Shoot. Okay. In theory, that really should have made my demand higher, but it sure didn't seem to, did it? I think I'm definitely going to hit level 4. We'll unlock parks. I'll place down a tiny little park somewhere. And that might be it. How are we doing on water? 26%. How are we doing on power? We're at 85%. Okay, I'm going to have to upgrade. Let's go ahead and add solar panels. 64% now. That should keep me good for the rest of the time here. Alright, I wanted to throw residential in, but I think I'm going to make this all commercial. There's just no demand for residential. What are you going to do? $2 million. Let's see. I think I earned 800,000 on the last level upgrade, so I'm actually down 300k. I should be at 2.3 mil. So I guess my budget is balanced at the moment, but only because of, well, I guess subsidies aren't showing in here. Maybe I'm okay. I am balanced. Cool. Oh, I wish I could make the simulation run faster. I'm going to turn back on day-night visuals. Get a nighttime view of the city here. Man, I just cannot get rid of commercial demand, can I? I'm just going to have a city of commercial. That's it. Who needs anything else? Some by the school. Because everybody knows that elementary kids want to go to the gas station and spend their $2 on a Coke. Is that true? I mean, that's how it was when I was a kid, but I'm ancient at this point, so. Rocking the big B's. I used to buy these, what were they called? They weren't Twinkies. They were like some kind of Twinkie, but they had, like frosting on them. Have y'all ever had that? What are those called? I'm drawing a blank on what they were called. Like a Twinkie's already not sweet enough. You gotta go and throw a layer of thick, delicious, creamy frosting on top. And now I want one. Zinger. I think that's what it was called, a Zinger. Have you ever had a Zinger before? If you haven't, go eat one. Prepare to be disgusted. And enjoy yourself at the same time. Yeah, I'm just not getting the medium density residential demand. I'm losing population at this point because these aren't growing in. We're down to 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 731. Oh, all right, well, I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do other than just continue to replace residential with commercial because that is apparently what the people demand. Give them what they want. It's my job as mayor. Provide all of the things. You guys want your Zingers. I get it. I do too. I'm going to go buy one right after this. Then these dudes are saying, not enough customers. Not enough customers. I suppose maybe I should be building some of my commercial over here where there are a few more customers. Maybe I will do a little bit of demolishing of these row houses and build a little bit right there. Okay, they are coming in. I'm also going to throw in another apartment building area. Let's say right here. Which means I'm probably going to want more commercial in here. Okay, I really don't know how that happened, but my headphones just disconnected again. But I know the battery's full. Let's replace this with North American high-density housing. You know, I haven't done any European at all. Oops. Commercial there and residential here. Yeah? Why is that still there? Both those, actually. All right, now my demands are just like plummeting. What are we sitting at? 3% unemployment. Okay, happiness is goodish. They hate the noise pollution and the unreliable healthcare coverage. Sure, sure. What are you gonna do when you're landlocked, though, right? Okay, citizen wealth is workplace availability, plenty of jobs. Okay, here we go. Uneducated jobs are completely filled. Poorly educated are almost completely filled. Educated are almost completely filled. Well-educated are nowhere near filled. And I guess I have some highly educated. 77 open positions. Okay. So there is actually still a pretty big demand for jobs, which makes me think this is not right. Whoa, interesting. These do not match up. This is saying I have 1,000 employees, but here it's saying I only have 595. Interesting. What's up with that? I only have 70 open positions, whereas this is saying I have 600 open positions. No wonder commercial demand is so high, because there actually aren't that many jobs open. Interesting. I wonder which one's right. Have any of you seen this before? I'm sure somebody has. There's no way I'm the first person to notice a discrepancy there. Frankly, I'm not surprised. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it, this game is kind of in a beta phase in some ways still. It's unfortunate. I love the bones. It is honestly fun. I've spent so much time on it already, but it needs some work still. It's all right, I guess. I'm not going to apologize for the developers. I assume it's probably the publisher's fault their game was released too early, but I really don't know. Have I unlocked land values yet? I have. Land value. Getting pretty high in a lot of places, so I'm assuming that's why I'm getting some abandons here. It's just too expensive. Rent sucks. Rent costs too much. Got a fire, but we have a fire station, so it doesn't matter. I'm so glad I decided to put one in. I honestly debated not. I just wanted to max out my population, but I guess without the services and the jobs, that's not going to happen. Minutes. Just about up. I'm at 800 population. I'm definitely not going to hit 1,000 because I still can't get my medium density demand up. What would you have done differently here? I suspect that there are going to be people watching who are far more talented at this game than I am. I enjoy it, but I would never say I am pro. Like, I really like digging into certain parts. Like, I've done some intersection build videos and like some videos on building like custom stuff like park areas with the developer tools and whatnot. I think those are banned from, or like you're not allowed to use those in this video. You're certainly not allowed to use mods in the one tile challenge. So none of that's on. I didn't want to touch any of it. We're going full vanilla here. So this isn't really my forte, cramming as much as possible into a tiny little area. I've already said that. But I'm curious how other people are doing it. I'm going to watch some videos. I'm curious to hear your opinions. I don't know how well this one lane road thing really worked out. I mean, I guess, oh yeah, God, traffic flow is at 60% now. Not amazing. I wonder how much I messed it up by doing these two-way roads here. Let's try, we've got a minute left. Let me go ahead and replace that bad boy. I don't think I have a single two-lane road anywhere other than this alley here and here, and there. So I'm not even going to count those though, because they're just tiny little podunk alleys. Collapsed. All right. I'm slowly replacing all of the low density with high density, but it is taking a while to get through it. It's one of those games that can absolutely suck your time away. Like, all this in an hour? An hour is precious nowadays. I think I'm actually most disappointed that I'm not going to hit level 4. It's just not going to happen. Not in a minute. I guess I could cheese my way there, technically, if I really, really wanted to, by just like building turbines or power plants and then deleting them, but it feels too much like cheating. So, like I said at the beginning, trying to do this organically. This is what made sense to me starting out. But ultimately, I don't know that I'd consider it a failed experiment. Not one I'm like particularly impressed with, though. Got a city. Yeah, that didn't really help traffic flow. Looking at it, it really doesn't seem that bad. I'm not seeing like any backups. Just the middle of the night. Well, that was an hour. That was it. That's the challenge. Let's go ahead and pause. That's where I'm at. 863 for the population. Level 3, large village. Yeah. Turn one last time. Let's turn off day-night visuals. Just take a look at it in the daytime. Here she is. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.